Hey guys, my name is Jason. This is Ray of Light Tarot, and this is the reading for Virgo for the remainder of August. I am a Virgo sun, so I thought I would start the readings with Virgo to see what's going on for all of us. I know I've been feeling like I have a lot of changes happening recently, and the Mercury retrograde has been slowing me down, I feel like, with making the changes that I need to make. Everything that I've been manifesting into my life is sort of coming into focus. And even though I'm the one who manifested those things, I noticed that as things start to come into focus for me, I'm feeling a lot of fear around them, a lot of fear of change, fear of going after the things I want. So let's see what's going on for Virgo for the rest of August, what we have to look forward to. And if this reading resonates with you guys, please like, subscribe. I appreciate it. And you can also, if it resonates and you'd like more detail, you can email me to set up a personal reading at rayoflighttarot@gmail.com. rayoflighttarot@gmail.com. Thank you, universe. What message do you have for us Virgos this month? What messages do you have for Virgos? Thank you. Got the Knight of Wands and the Hierophant. I'm going to lay out all the cards and then I'll go through them and show them to you guys. I'm an intuitive empath and healer, and I do go by the traditional meanings of the cards, but I also, being a Virgo, I'm very detail-oriented. My intuition, I see a lot of details in the cards depending on the reading, so I'll go through and tell you exactly what I'm seeing for us. Knight of Wands, Hierophant, Queen of Cups. What are the messages for Virgo for the remainder of August? What are the messages for Virgo? One more card, please. Outcome card for Virgo for August. Every reading I do for Virgo, we get a tower this month. Okay. So, bottom of the deck is King of Cups. King of Cups. This is our overall energy. This makes sense to me as a Virgo, that the King of Cups is our overall energy. I can tell you guys that I know for me, I've been through a lot of heartbreak recently in the past year, and I'm at a place where that heartbreak has really led me to opening my heart, believe it or not, and the pain has led to a lot of changes, and it's led me to sort of, I do feel this overall love vibration. For me, it's operating from a love vibration that's opened up my intuition and allowed me to become more of an intuitive reader. So this makes sense. I don't know if you guys are feeling this as well, but it looks like that's the case. There seems to be a lot going on here in the cards. A lot of solitary cards, some movement though, and some decisions that need to be made. So what I see here, so we've got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands for this reading coming out as the first card. The Knight of Wands heading in that direction is something leaving quickly. Now, this doesn't feel like a person to me. This feels more like an energy of something that you were very passionate about recently, and in the recent past, is that you've maybe turned a corner, let go of something that held a lot of passion. You had a lot of, for me it feels like anger for some reason, a letting go of anger. And as the anger has left in this and gone in this direction, we have the next card being the Hierophant. And the Hierophant for me in this reading is representing something very, a spiritual change, a spiritual transformation. much like the High Priestess, there's a lot of intuition going on for me in this card. Now, what I also see in this card for you in the after this letting go of this anger is that you're beginning to come into your own. Do you see how the Hierophant is in color, but all of the background is black and white? So what that says to me for some reason in this reading is that you are at a point where the things from within are coming out and you're lighting up. Your life is coming into focus and into color, but you may not feel like everything around you has manifested the way you want it to yet, and that's understandable. You know, just because the rest of the world is looking very gray right now, as long as you're focusing inward and on yourself and getting yourself back into a bright, sunny perspective on things, the rest is going to come into focus as you go. And the next card in the reading is the Queen of Cups. So after having let go of the anger and started to focus inward, you're starting to really allow yourself to focus on love, it looks like. And you see her focus is on that cup that she's holding, and it's a chalice really, and it's beautiful. So this is not just a cup of love. This is the special kind of love, something that is life-changing, something that you want to manifest into your life, or someone that you've already, either someone that you're thinking about that you haven't met that you want to bring into your life, that type of love, that soulmate love, or someone that you have met that you want to come back. And that manifestation seems to be having a good effect, because the next card is the Page of Cups. Knight of Cups, excuse me, Knight of Cups. So this is someone who is coming towards you, a lot of love, a lot of emotion. There's a lot of truth coming through here. It's going to be difficult though. They have to cross this river to get to you. So whatever obstacles are in the way, it may take time, and it may take a lot of patience, and it also is going to require you. The next card is the Hanged Man in reverse. I don't usually do reversals, but this card is the only one that came out in reverse, and I can see that it's part of the story here. The Hanged Man in reverse. So it's going to require you to make a decision. It's going to require you to come out of stagnation, and it's also going to require you to use your intuition and to really seek and manifest a lot of mental clarity. This person coming towards you with love, it may make you feel uncomfortable, even though it's what you want. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, I've been feeling that discomfort about a lot of changes in my life that I manifested, but that as they come in, you know, change is not always comfortable, but it's always necessary. So as this comes in, you really need to make sure and focus on clarity, honesty. You know, you're wearing, in the hangman has that blue shirt on, and that blue shirt to me really represents the truth. So you've got to be clothed in the truth in order for this situation to lead to the next card, which is the Four of Wands. Love this card. This is, you can see it's like a portal, 1111. If you are on a twin flame journey, you will understand this card. It means that same thing to me as well. So all of the cards leading up to this card were light blue in background. See that? Except for the Hierophant, which was a lot of black and white or gray. So all of these light blue, and then it gets a little, it goes from light blue to getting a little bit more gray, and then you've got the sun, all that yellow in the background, which is like the sun, happiness. So things are not going to, you know, be clear the whole time. There's going to be a point in time where this person comes in, and you take a pause. You have trouble making a decision maybe, but you need to you know, ask for clarity. Because when things start to look just a little gray and it seems like nothing's happening, that's what's going to lead, the clarity is going to lead you to this portal, this twin flame portal, which feels strongly for me what this is. And you also have, as some things that are going to be crossing the situation, you have the Seven of Cups and the Tower. And the Two of Wands. So with the Seven of Cups, I mean, the card typically is too many options, illusions. All these cups are full of different things, and some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are good and bad. What do I see in this? See how in this picture, the person looking at the cups is black. It's like a shadow. I feel like you need to be very careful when you get into that mindset or that illusion of not knowing what you want, or being afraid, or feeling like there's too many decisions to make. This is the result of not being in touch with your true self. When you're in touch with your true self, your higher self, in touch with your spirit, your intuition, everything's in color. You're going to be clothed in truth. So this darkness is just the Seven Cups are the result of you being in a place of darkness. So make sure anytime you start to feel unclear, or like you don't know which path to choose, or you have too many options, that's a good time to do a meditation, or to talk to your spirit guides, your angels, and really ask them, thank them, because they want to give it to you anyway. Thank them for the clarity they're trying to give you, and ask that they help you to be more aware and open to seeing the signs, the synchronicities, and things clearly. Because the other card here is the Tower. I'm just getting acquainted with this new deck, so I usually use the Gilded Tarot. This is the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I just like to look at the details here because there's probably something that I need to tell you about it. So the Tower, let's look at that for a minute. You know what the Tower is if you are someone who is into tarot. Now, I feel like this is a warning. I feel like these two cards coming out together, it's a real warning. You've got to make sure not to be closed off to your intuition, closed off to reality and clarity, because a lack of clarity is what may lead to this Tower. This Tower's got a lot of darkness in it. And see, the people going out of the Tower are, they've got blue and red on. And for some reason, these colors mean a lot to me in this reading. I feel like, well, it could be one of two things. Both things feel very strongly and strongly accurate and very possible in this. I feel like, number one, not seeing things clearly, and operating, making decisions from a place of confusion is going to absolutely lead to this Tower moment. And also, for some of you, it could be that this Tower moment needs to happen because there's the dark, you're clothed in darkness here. You're like a shadow figure looking at all these options. And then in this card, the options are going away. Something's happening. This is like, you know, it's a major arcana, so it's obviously divinely guided. And this is not. So this is something, okay, that's what it is. So this is where you're at. What's possibly blocking you from what you need, and this has got to happen. So the big changes, the big shifts, anything that feels scary, but anything that gives you a feeling of fear, but also a little bit of excitement, don't push against that. Lean into it, let that flow. Something big is supposed to happen here in this month. And it may feel painful, it may feel uncomfortable, but it's going to lead you to this, a feeling of happiness and togetherness with someone that you're destined to be with, and that you really, avoiding this is only going to cause more pain. So let it happen. And then this is also in your hopes and fears is the Two of Wands. And this card is all about being at a crossroads, but also having a foundation set and waiting for something to come in. You know what you want. You're just waiting on the right time. You're waiting on a sign. You're waiting on something to appear on the horizon. So just make sure that as you wait, you stay focused. You stay focused on your balance. You stay focused on what your goals are. And also stay focused on the thing that's driving you, because it looks like this person is experiencing a lot of passion to me. That red cap especially, I feel like this person, it's like they're on fire, and in a good way. So the thing that now has brought back new passion, and it's maybe not an angry passion, but a passion of desire, a passion of wish fulfillment and hopes and dreams. Stay focused on that, and what's going to lead you to that is balance. what's going to lead you to that is allowing your manifestations to come in, being in a receptive state. This person in the Two of Wands is being very receptive. So that feels good to me. That doesn't feel like a bad thing at all. And just what I talked about earlier, as a Virgo, I know it's funny, we're really good at manifesting things, right? Earth signs usually are. We're really good at manifesting things into the material. However, sometimes when those things start to manifest, we get a little kooky about letting them in or being afraid of them coming in. Don't get mired down in the details. It's too easy to do that, but don't do it. It's not what you need to do. Focus on what you want. Focus on what's making you happy, what thoughts make you happy. Follow your happy thoughts, and that's going to lead you to the right things. But I don't think this tower can be avoided for us, and so I think it's just best to ask for clarity, ask for wisdom, and as whatever that tower moment that may be coming in, know that it's a good thing, and change is always good, even if it's a little bit painful. I'm going to pull one card from this Dreams of Gaia deck. I love this deck. I just got it. A friend of mine has it, and I just love it. It's so pretty. And let's see if we have any other guidance from this. Thank you, universe. What other guidance do you have for Virgos in the rest of the month of August? Dreams of Gaia. Thank you. I think that is the Two of Earth, which is the Two of Coins. Let me make sure. Just 1 second, guys. Yeah. Okay, so the card that came up for guidance is the Two of Earth. Which is the Two of Pentacles. So basically, this is about balance to me. Let me look and see if there's any other messages that I see in here. This is definitely about balance. This is about abundance and seeing the abundance that's already there. And I think this is so important, guys. Look at all the green in this card. So really focus on the abundance that's already present in your life to gain more abundance, to gain what you want, to receive what you want. You know, we can complain all day about the things we don't have, or I want this, I want that, but that's not really what brings those things in. It's not that desire for those things that just brings them in. It is a focus on the desire, but it's also a focus on gratitude for what you already have. And that's going to help you find balance if you're feeling a little bit off kilter right now, especially during Mercury retrograde. Can't wait for Mercury to go direct again. If you are feeling off balanced, focus on all the beauty around you. Focus, because see, remember in the Hierophant card, we're doing a good job of going within, and we're doing a good job of seeing ourselves maybe in a more true light, but maybe we're not seeing how beautiful everything around us is. So we need to see everything in color and how beautiful it is around us, and really from our heart space be grateful for what we have. That's what gets you more things to be grateful for, is showing gratitude, true and honest gratitude for the things you already have. You know, there are people all around the world who have no clean water, who don't have roofs over their head, who don't have food to eat. So when we sit here in our comfortable homes and on our electronic devices complaining about the things we don't have, to the universe that could possibly appear selfish. So let's really take stock of how beautiful our lives are, what we have around us to be thankful for, even if it's the little things, especially the little things, guys. The little things are the best. This is a beautiful card. A lot of beauty here. See the beauty in what you have, and that's going to help you find balance, which will help you manifest the things you want. I hope this resonated for you guys. Like I said, if you would like a more personal reading or have specific questions, I have a price list. You can email me at rayoflighttarot@gmail.com. And I hope you guys have a great month. It's almost our birthdays.